So this is a very different video. I'm not going to show you a single demo, no features, no screenshots, no video of the screen. It's only me and you. Why am I doing this? Because I'm making you more efficient. People are liking the content, your work is getting done faster, but that's not always only good. There is a bad part which is coming out. There is a concern which is coming out. Especially after those Boss Popo videos, many people put comments saying, oh, I finished my work, 3 घंटे का काम 2 मिनट में हो गया. Am I going to show that to boss? People said, no. Boss को मत दिखाओ, because boss will take it wrongly. They will give me either more work, or I'll be retrenched, or I'll be kicked out. So that is a valid concern and we need to address it. So let's look at it from both points of view, as an assistant point of view and the boss point of view. Now, suppose you save time. The question is, what do you do with that time saved? Let's address that first, and then we will talk about what to do with boss. Now, if you have extra time, what are you going to do? Yes, you will relax, you will do some time pass. No, soon you will get bored of that. Don't you think you can use that time to your advantage? If nothing else, go home early, do something else which you like, pursue your hobbies. But even before that, show me one person who has some work pending and you have not been getting time to do the work. We call it backlog. So if you get extra time, first handle the backlog. Second, relax, learn something which is relevant, expand your horizon, learn topics which are going to add value to your career. There are so many options available. So what to do with extra time is not the problem. Now there is another important use of that saved time. If you want to invest that time into your job itself, look at the data you have and analyze it better. We have so many videos which tell you how to analyze data proactively. That's another great use of the time which you have saved. Bottom line you need to understand is, do you want to grow in your life? Absolutely. Now, how do you grow in your career or your job? You get a job description? Yes. There are things listed in the job description. If you deliver below job description, you're not going to grow. If you deliver exactly as per job description, which is actually very rare, what is going to happen? Yes, you will stay in the job, but if you stay in the same job for a long time, it's called stagnation. So the only way to grow is to deliver more than what is there in the job description. Everyone knows that. But on the other hand, we have so many things to do and no time to do them. That's why this efficiency matters. The bonus is you get extra time. How much ever money you have, you cannot purchase time. I hope you know that. So now you are getting the best gift in the world called time. So use that gift to your advantage. That's the thought process. Now that you have extra time, can I use that time to deliver more than what is in the JD? Beyond the call of duty? And that if you do consistently, there is no way you will not grow in the company. And it need not be you being the subordinate or you being the boss. Even if I am the owner, I am the chairman, even I need to grow. I need to have multiple companies. I need to increase shareholder value. Whoever you are, extra time invested correctly will lead to growth. Individual, organizational, customer level, market share, everything. So think about it that way. In broaden the horizon beyond, should I tell boss? Chota cheez hai, chhod do usko. Now, let's talk about the perspective of boss. Suppose I am the boss and suddenly I realize, this person is doing this in 2 minutes and earlier that person was taking 3 hours. Now what is my first reaction? And this I am telling you from my experience. I do these kind of sessions for senior management typically all the time across 18 countries. What is the first thought process? Some people say it, some people don't say it, but I know what is the thought process. Maybe some people tell me after the session is over informally, thought process, oh, itna time bach sakta hai kya? Let's remove some people. Really? That is your first thought? Don't do it that way. 8 hours work is now happening in 2 minutes, so I'll remove one person? No, that's not the right approach. That person may have been inefficient, not intentionally. किसी ने बताया नहीं उसको, बेचारा कर रहा था. अभी efficient हो गया, वो अच्छा है कि बुरा है? अच्छा है ना, तो उसको तकलीफ देने का कि incentivize करने का. That's the thought process. Think about it. They were using their hands. They were not even using their brain because they were doing it in an operationally inefficient manner. Now they do have a brain. They know your business. They have the domain knowledge also. Now why don't you try using their brain instead of their hand? That is what is going to lead to wholesome growth for you and your staff and of course your company. That's the right approach. Now, For individual people who are learning, there is another thought process. Some people try to keep that knowledge to themselves. That's one end of the spectrum. Or some people try to show off saying, "Arey, tere ko aata hai kya? Dekh, mere ko aata hai." Both are possible and both are bad. Don't keep the knowledge to yourself. Maybe some things you know, others don't know. There's small little competitive advantage. But think, if you teach it to other people, then they are also compelled to learn. In fact, what you should actually do is divide the work of learning. Do you know how many things are there to learn just within Office? If you count these buttons, there are 14,000 buttons, 14,000 features, and every week new are added. How many are used? That's a joke. 150 or something like that. So it's a disaster. There are 14,000 opportunities and people are using 150 or whatever small number. And that 150 is also not fully properly used. It's misuse, inefficient use. So imagine the potential. The question is, who is going to learn those 14,000 features? So that is where you come together as an organization. You divide the work of learning, saying, "Tu ye menu dekh, main ye menu dekhta hu," and then ek dusre ko sikhao. Create the knowledge repository. It's not about just showing off features. It is learning the technology, not just for technology's sake. Feature आता है तो क्या दिया जलाएगा, उसको वापरना है ना. So वापरो. Apply it to business context, show that this was how it was before, this is how it is after. Oh, so much time benefit, accuracy improved, whatever benefit. And now, who discovered it? That person should get some incentive, some recognition. But then, only few people doing it effortlessly, not good. Everyone should know it, so convert it into a standard operating procedure. And that's how everyone can benefit from everyone else. And once this process gets established, you have no idea how much exponential growth will come just by using these tools correctly. So that's the thought process if you follow. Office is the biggest catalyst you have to drive growth. As executives or owners or leaders, you are always looking for ways to improve growth, to drive growth. And every day you are spending, literally wasting 3-4 hours every day on Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams, whatever, without realizing how much time is being wasted. So on one hand you want to grow, and on the other hand, in the same breath, you are literally tearing away time. So look at it proactively, and then you will realize Office platform itself is a way to drive business growth, all other things being same. This is a competitive advantage. Even if your product are same, if you are using Office correctly, you will be better as a competitor. And of course, this will translate not just into competition, but also into better customer delivery and better customer satisfaction, and it will lead to growth. So look at Office as a catalyst to transform individual lives as well as the organization, and you will never look back. So now, what are you going to do? I'm sure you found this useful and thought-provoking. So don't keep it to yourself. First thing you should do is share it with your entire organization. Once everyone understands that this is the thought process, nobody is threatened by efficiency, they are empowered by efficiency. And they'll be motivated to proactively learn and apply that knowledge to improve everyone's life. That's the single most important benefit you can gain for everyone. This is the first time I'm creating a video where I'm only sharing thoughts and nothing else. If you like this approach, if you like this pattern, do let me know in comments. In fact, if you have some topics which you would like me to cover, do post them in the comments. I'll be happy to create content based on that. Anyway, I create lots of content, so why don't you subscribe and click on the bell icon? And finally, there is a thanks button. Explore that as well. So till next time, thank you and take care.